this out, man. This may be open. It does say open for business. Let's take a peek. Trip out, man. Businesses are opening up. It says right there, open for business. I don't know if that's a coffee shop or the actual bowling alley. Check this out, guys. It says open for business, and I'm not sure if it's the diner or actual bowling alley itself. Be walking up there in a little bit to go see. Check out those light fixtures. They're actually bowling balls. We'll take a peek at the one right back here. It says welcome to Lynbrook. And it's a bowling ball light. I got a face mask on. There's nobody around me, but I got a face mask on just in case. But check out this cool bowling ball. I think it's a light fixture. They also have this Linbrook family billiards. Let's go check this out real quick. I don't think this is actually open yet. Nah. Look at that cool sign right there though. Old billiard ball sign. That is awesome. That is a cool sign. There's another one on the other side. Linbrook Family Billiards. Not open yet. Actually, the sign says it's for sale. That sucks. That's across the street. It's the Mardi Gras Motel. That's a cool old looking sign right there. And right next to it is an extremely old Jack in the Box that's been remodeled into something else, some other kind of restaurant. And on the building, it does say that this is for sale, man. I hope that somebody saves that sign right there. I mean, that is so vintage and cool. Lynbrook Bowl has been around since 1958. I'm not sure when the actual billiards were. Looks like something's going on down at the Mardi Gras Motel. Walk up to the door, see if there's actually let's see, it says temporarily closed. Man, it looks cool in there. Man, see if this thing opens up in the future. That looks kind of cool. Temporarily closed, but if they come back, it's gonna be 12 p.m. to 2. And check this thing out. The wooden gun down there. 2220 Lincoln Avenue, Anaheim. For sale. All right, that's the back corner of the building. Here's the old 1958 Lynbrook. Let's go head over to that sign. That is one cool sign. Alright, I really don't need this mask on. There's nobody around me. It's like 4 cars. 4 cars. Like I say, nobody around me. There's a few people at the bus stop, but that's a ways away. Let's go take a look at the sign right here. This sign is huge. I think on the bowling pin on the other side, I think it says something else. Let's take a look. So if you're on Instagram, look at Route 9 Signs. check out his page because he makes miniature signs, and he made a sign for this for one of my friends. And the bowling pin actually pivots. This sign is turned off, but that bowling pin actually pivots. Look at all that neon metal and twinkle light goodness. Let's take a look at the other side. All right, here's the other side, and the bowling pin does have something different than the opposite. Man, that is cool. Since 1958. I don't think too many people know. But there it is, Lynbrook Bowl. It says open for business, takeout, and they wrote by hand, and dine in. All right, here's the outside. That's the left part. I think that's a banquet room right in there. Check out the coffee shop sign, which is awesome. And they actually are open for sit-down dining. I just went in there and asked if I could film in there, and he said, yeah, no problem. So actually, let's go take a look. The bowling alley is not actually open, but the restaurant is. And then it's right here, social distance. Lynbrook Bowl. I don't know if you've ever been here before, but this place is pretty cool. They got the Copa room down there. The old blacked out bowling alley. All right, man, let's go take a peek. All right, here's some of the combos that they have. I'll show you the full menu when we're in here. I'll show you the seating arrangement because it's actually going to be every other. If you're sick, please consider not entering the facility. If you have been diagnosed or been in contact with somebody with the situations going on now, last 60 days, you are prohibited from entering the premises. All right, let's take a peek. All right, man. So nobody's actually in here because I don't think they know this place is actually open, but check it out. You can sit every other. And look, like the Angelos, man, you need to come down here and support this place because this place is actually pretty awesome. Food's pretty excellent. The pizza is top notch. Like I say, they got barricades right here, so when you're sitting enjoying yourself, getting your grub on, you don't have to worry. All right, man, here's the menu. They got a pretty extensive menu. Actually, make pretty good prices for what it is. It's clean, it's air conditioned. There's the pizza sizes over here. Chili cheese pastrami fries, never had that. I always get the iced tea because it's real freshly brewed. It's old school diner goodness. I think they did a little bit of a remodel, I remember. Not really much. Old school neon, the ledge. But hey, come on down to the Lynbrook Bowl. Gotta support this place. We don't want to see these old places go out of business. And here's where you pay, and they got a splatter shield and everything. And you get these chunky, cool cookies. I was also authorized to come on in and shoot this video, so. Alright, let's go take a look outside one more time. So their hours are going to be 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., but I would call them up, Google it, get a phone number, call them first, because they're not 100% sure who's going to actually show up. So hopefully this video might get some people in here. Check out those old sweet bowling alley chairs. Check out all those ancient bowling score. You can do your scores right there down in the lanes. There's another one of those cool bowling ball lights. Alright, you gotta come down there and check this place out. Actually, the food is the only thing that's open right now. He's not sure when the bowling alley is actually going to be open. I think the leaguers that were supposed to, come back have not come back yet. Because I was talking to somebody else in the parking lot. They said when this place opens, they're not sure exactly if the league people are actually going to come back quickly. But the restaurant, man, that restaurant's awesome. I eat here a lot. That's when it was open. It's open again, so I'm going to have to dig in and get some grub. Can't get no grub right now because I just ate before I got here because I had no idea this was going to be open. Alright, here's the back section of it. In its heyday, actually recently, this parking lot used to be always jamming because this bowling alley is like open 24 hours. The restaurant's not always open 24 hours, but when the bowling alley's open 24 hours a day. Pretty sure the owner of the coffee shop who I talked to do some filming in there, very, very nice guy. Like I said, this is one of those come on down and support this place. Because it's been here since 1958. It's right here on the corner of Lincoln and Brookhurst, hence the name Lynbrook. Lincoln and Brookhurst. Alright, so I'm across the street from Lynbrook Bowl. I'm going to be heading up Lincoln right here on foot. And there's something down here that I was told by a buddy actually years ago that is on the side of a building down here, some kind of painting. Let's go check this thing out. Alright, so on the side of this building, way down there where it says bottoms up, and here's a shot of the sign for this place. But down alongside of that building over there, let's go take a peek what it might say. I wonder what this place used to be, because that is actually a cool vintage signage. And there it is. I don't think you can see it all that good, but it actually says Lynbrook Inn Entertainment. Can't see what it's, oh, lunch, dinners, and steaks. See if we can zoom in on it. Yeah, how many people know about that? Part of the Lynbrook family, and they had a hardware store that was on the corner that has been leveled as part of the parking lot now over at the Lynbrook Bowl. But check that out. Lynbrook Inn. So actually, now we know what's probably on this sign. The Lynbrook Inn. Alright, here's one more last shot of that Lynbrook Inn sign. Entertainment, lunch, dinners, and steak. I'm glad somebody told me about that sign years ago, and it's actually, like I said, between these two buildings, so who would know that unless you probably worked right there in the bottoms up. Pretty rad. I'm actually going to go across the street and show the owner that coffee shop, because I was telling him about the sign over here. He goes, yeah, he's never even heard about that. So I took some photos, go back over there, show them, but check that old neon that's broke. That is an old neon squared off box with the Cocktails name on it. Alright, this is the back side. I've actually never been over in this area right here. Let's see if there's any kind of cool paintings on the back of this thing. Can't picture there being paint job back here, but you never know. Nope. Oh yeah, there is. If you look real close, right here, it says Linbrook Inn. And I think it might say Cocktails under it. I don't know if you could pick that up. Pretty much right there. Linbrook Inn. And it says something under it too. That is what it says. I just got a closer look, took some actual pictures of it. It says Linbrook Inn, and under it says Cocktails. That is cool. Down here at the bottoms up, man. If you're in this area, it is legitly, like if you go through that pathway right over here where the building is on the corner, that little pathway right here, across the street is Lynbrook Bowl. Alright, one more shot of the back of the bottoms up, which was the Linbrook Inn. And here's the hustle and the bustle of Lincoln and Brookhurst. And like I say, right beyond this corner, right over there, is Lynbrook Bowl. Actually, Granny's Donuts right there. Back in the 80s when I lived, actually it was way out that way. Ball Road, hang right, go down to Gilbert. Used to hang out at Granny's Donuts that way before I went to junior high. Dale Junior High in Anaheim. There's the Lincoln sign a little bit closer, and then over there you got Brookhurst. Lynbrook. There's almost a crash right behind me too. And there it is. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It is totally free. Oh yeah, right between the trees right over there, you see the billiards. I asked the guy in the restaurant, he said it actually got sold, but he's not sure actually what's going on with it, but it should be back. And there's Lynbrook right down there. Let's get one last look at this place and I'll call this video over. You're walking right here in front of the coffee shop and the cool Lynbrook sign. Let me actually move out a little bit. See if we can catch it. Lynbrook Bowl. It says right there for dine-in service. All right, it's the last shot of going to Lynbrook for today. I ate before I got here, so I wasn't really hungry, but I supported them and bought a large iced tea right here at Lynbrook Bowl since 1958.